Seems like the world doesn't let me rest and find something exciting. The bad news comes after bad news. After Chitanya graduated, it's come the shitstorm. The We Shoujo, a one agency that's full of hope and dream, reveal that it's more disgusting practice than any other agency. Oh, I can't even see that. How can they will weaken in this situation? Still, you can watch other VTubers cover this situation. They are lot and they farm really well. This the content that will farm in a hot while. I'm still waiting for the major one. Oh, Parafujan. Did he eventually need to cover this out? I think he is mining now. They knew my this tour knew my content. He must dig it up for a limit. Let me join the ride and do a little farming content too. So what am I gonna show you? Why other content already cover it? So let's do something different. What did I learn in this situation? Oh my god, I can't speak English. What the collapse of fate of VTuber agency and many good VTubers left one after another. Seems like I can rely on myself to entertain myself. This is just sad. But the show must go on. Can't let the bad thing that's happened in the internet defeat us so easily. In the midst of this VTuber crisis, there's still some good news. The Japanese, the politician, is he can, the former creator of Nekima, now actively focus on the real problem that happened. That fucking activists try to monopolize and pressure the document method. Now he full on fighting back. Shout on you. Stay true to yourself, and you have great power in your hand. It's great that someone are willing to fight. Don't let the activists stand above you, but don't underestimate them. They are like cow. They have a lot of resource, and they listen to no one, and they will fight to their death. If you won't have this conviction, it's not easy to win. But my style of content is not eye-catching enough, because the pictures are totally unrelated to the topic. It seems like I need to learn to capture the picture. But it's so troublesome to find the right picture at the right moment and put it together. Hey, how you doing? It's been a while. Many days pass, still can't come up with a new content, and many depressing news pile up together. The We Shoujo news is really depressing, and the annoying activist is even worse. It's made me depressed. I need to find something to share up. What kind of content that can bring smile back and focus about this discord and hateful that always disrupt my thoughts and make me sad. I just got a sad news today. Hitanya graduation. I like her voice and her vibe very much, and I don't know that she will graduation. It hit me very hard. I'm in very low mood now. Which those culture appropriate, those high moral, try to censor game and anime. I'm not talking about the influencer. I'm talking about the big dog. Those bizarre mustard cat people post something that's unacceptable. Exert the power to censorship to claim that it's appropriate in their point of view. I'm so mad. As a consumer, we are powerless to do anything to them. And the voice cannot reach out because I'm a nobody. I know I might be mad, but there's nothing I can do about it. Just to swallow the anger and let it subside slowly. That's why VTuber complete. A great VTuber can really heal your strength. And now, I lost another one. I love Kitanya's voice very much. It's so sad. I know that she will pursue something better, and I want to follow her too. I don't want her to just disappear like this. Oh, so sad, so sad. What I can do now is just comfort myself with AI voice changer. If it proves effective, that would be great. That means the past is not closed yet. There's still something to explore. I can't wait to find the right VTuber, and parting always hurts. But most my emotion is numb. My tear is dry for a long time. I almost forgot how to cry. One thing I'm sure of, take good care of your mental health. It's very important. No matter who you are, depression is a silent killer. Whatever makes you happy, you pursue it. As long as it don't hurt yourself or anyone else around you. I like anime, I like lolly art, I like sassy game, but the world is seen to be unforgettable. At times it's best to persecute it. I have reached a list to access to this kind of content. Why major adults cannot consume with major content? Why they have to censorship? The evidence is clear that you not do it for good intention. I don't understand their culture. What's so important about identity? What's so good about NEA? I don't understand. In my eye, NEA are no better than a cult. It's just a powerful cult that spread all over the country and corrupt to the high level. And there's nothing unusual in my eye. That is the cult rule, and it's a cult rule. That's what happened. I saw the incompetent leader, and I'm sure that this is a problem. I saw the city burn, and no one responsible for it. I saw the riot, and they tried to solve it, and the people resist it. How much did problem spread? On my side, it's so surreal to me. How did it fall so far? But if it doesn't affect anime and game industry, I couldn't care less how many you try to burn your city, or embarrass the tech fund and destroy the city alone way. It's just another entertainment to me, but your hand reached too far. They try to insert themselves into the game industry and destroy many games along the way. It's sad, but it's also opportunity, because I believe in natural selection, something that our further will be extinct, and that is a natural law. No matter how you try to artificial create the situation, you fight against the nature. Money and profit, capitalism at their own role. You can try burn your money as much as you want. In the end, in my eye, they just like the military fund to purchase the ammunition. Nothing more than that. You burn the money to get the firepower and to destroy, and that's it. No progress, no production. And that is the DI in my eye. They had great contempt in the anime style and the beauty of anime. Sure does. We always sexualize in anime, and this is normal. We don't find anything unusual at all. If they are cute or sexy anime girl, there must be Rule 34 for them. There must be legit art, and that is a norm to our side at least, and we don't feel that it's abominable or anything. It's just the nature of anime. It is famous, then we will make art of it, and it is great to certain people at least. And we please to our own little community. And why are you tourists come here? You are not welcome, and we don't want to listen to your bullshit. But then again, they have power, and the rule of jungle who have the big face, they had the right, and that is the truth. So many depression things. I find it hard to make content that even try to go for myself. I just need to win a bit, but then again, it's useless. I try to get rid of God, just to let myself feel pain a bit. No, I try to sit inside boss, need to fight all them in row, and end up with the environmental, the boss that always kick my ass. I can't believe I beat the rid of God. Death! Oh, if I put that butterfly onto making the content, that would be great. Why I still immersed to the victory? Suddenly, my vision blacked out and switched to the other place. Wait, this is anime? Why have you started the anime? I just play game. I look around. I find out that I become the empty entity. I'm invisible, but I can contact with you around the environment. I can touch, I can look, but seem like nobody can notice me if I don't want to. After looking around, I determined that what kind of me I'm into. Am I isekai? It turns out that half of it I can return anytime. It's just that I temporarily switch play. Yeah, that's the same danger. Because there's something pop up in my mind. Because of the obsession, I just intentionally play Blackmyth Wukong. Seem like all the strength and ability in the game materialize in me in anime. Both the power of the great set and the yokai, I mean the guy, are stuck inside me and let me power level scale up to the point that might scare The ninja around if is let out, even am in invisible state. So now I'm in the suppressed state. And listen confused. Time to try another content. Easy. Master with the sound setting is not very easy. The last record, the sound is so high. Bless all the eardrum. I try to make the word to help me sleep. That's not the case at all. So for this one, I just try to lower the volume a bit. Although I like anime and game, I hardly watch anime these days. Just I'm getting old. Then not many animators catch my eye. Most of the time, I just search random anime picture. But now I stumbled on the AI picture tracer. That's interesting. It's gonna be risky, but I want to explore it. Look, this title, that's I want to be. The VTuber that's I want the persona that's take after this character. It's UA. She's really character that hits me really hard. What I like about her is the background character is solid. She is faithful, loyal, straightforward. She has everything that you can dream of as a lifelong partnership. I want to get into this character so much. But as far as AI voice you can do, I don't even scratch the surface yet. Also, I want to insert myself into the story of the anime or game I like and change. See if this will create a more interesting, different from the original. We call this fan fiction. After record for a while, I just realized one thing. I have scatterbrain. I hardly concentrate one thing a very long time. I have very short concentration. It's time to guide the content. Why are you so lazy? Wake up! Do something! Anything! See open and close program didn't work. I need to stand by all the time because I have scatterbrain. Inspiration come and go so fast. I barely catch up. And I'm lazy. At this rate, they won't even have a complete word in a day. No matter how slow the content are, you need to keep recording until you find your way. If the word is too unbearable, just delete it. At least not flood the system. So it should be it for now. The voice changer may help it make less unbearable, but still cannot hide the sloppiness. Bad content are always bad content, and there's no excuse about it. Come on! By your lazy nature, content needs to be dry. First thing first, let's look to the content creator that I like to watch and learn from it. But the plan cannot keep up with the change. It interacts with things on myself. I cannot resist the temptation of this call. Besides, I'm waiting the Discord for so long so that I can play Blackmyth Wukong. I'm waiting patiently, almost been like taking sin. So when I bought it, I finished it with one go. So that's why this sword haven't made any progress at all. I play the game all the time. That's why I have mastered the physical filter. I cannot achieve this goal. So I will try to come back. At least let's have a one good water actually. Go to listen and listen myself. But then again, I'm too lazy. I'm not glad enough. I know that. The idea and the lady check cannot keep up together. I mean, I still can't imagine what kind of content can break the interest because all the VTuber already made the content and I left with the leftover content and I cannot keep up with the time. So I can only eat the scrap leftover. But that's just the excuse. I am not breaking it yet to be the content creator. So to be just the enjoyer. And that is how I feel. But I still stubbornly try to record and listen to it. Feel it. What I want is personal persona. You see, as an AI voice changer, how can you distinguish between you and the other? Anyone can use this voice. So I thought of it. It must be persona. It's like the soul of the VTuber, the very essence of VTuber that's separate from a mere avatar, and the true VTuber that dedicate that take a lot of effort, dedication. I love to do this kind of job, and I intend to do it. I may not be able to make the interesting content, but I want to make an interesting persona. That's my goal. Okay, before that, you two seem to come up with a new rule to crack down another type of content creator, like reaction. It's like if it's not original enough or it's not common enough, it's most likely to be taken action by the YouTube. Oh, by the way, it will affect your monetization, with this nothing to do with me, but if the concern is the AI voice changer, also in the scope of the lookout of the new rule. So it's very risk. I don't know how many AI creators that bomb up and slap the system with the slot content. It just put out the quantity over quality and still there to take the monetization. YouTube seems to try to crack down those type of content, but if it affects the reaction channel, it's still kind of, how should I put it, in the anime, watching anime with the other react on anime is very enjoyable, and you might not know it. Watch together is more fun if you watch anime, but most of the time, anime is copyright and cannot show at the same screen. But this channel shouldn't be a problem because they don't rely on YouTube monetization anyway. They rely on Patreon. So how to put it? I kind of like watching anime reaction rather than watch the anime alone. Even though I kind of have access to anime, I still want to watch anime reaction. It's the feeling this watching together with someone who really enjoy anime and the same as me. It's like it's clearly that the company that own the copyright of anime doesn't understand that. I mean, those localization put out the unacceptable translation is outright disgrace. The anime clearly don't understand this. It really pisses me off. The localization of the anime and game in many ways is really unacceptable, and though the original work is better let the AI translate this, it seems like it's intentionally sabotage the work rather than spread the original intention of the anime. But that's off topic now. It's about the YouTube. The YouTube crack down the most regrettable thing is YouTube crack down the ASMR. No matter what ASMR, if it's slightly sexual, they will crack down immediately. I don't know who they try to protect. If people to say that to protect the children, to make it safe for everyone to surf the internet. I have a question. What kind of children so interested in ASMR? Is the sound. It takes effort to get into this kind of content. It's not as easy as the eye-catching visual effect. It takes a lot of imagination and a lot of patience to get into this kind of content. What kind of mind does shy have that you need to protect them? I thought if you're shy, you'd rather watch Cocomelon or something like that. I don't know. What kind of shy stumble on ASMR and fascinated and cannot execute for it. I want to know. That shine must be really special. It's sad though. The great ASMR many good one has been heard on the system. But the system now slapped with sub content with AI create. I don't know what they create. They just push a bunch of clip together and upload a bunch of it to create a lot. Maybe something like that. This I never do it. I don't have company to do it, and I don't want to do it either. It defeats the original intention. I don't want to make a slot content. I want to make original content too, but with AI voice changer, because it sounds pleasing. I like it, and I hope others like it too. But for now, the content is still below average, below acceptable. It's not past my quality, so I'm gonna struggle this for a bit while. But I hope I'll find the interesting content enough and proud to show you all. And that's it. After observing the record for a while, it turned out that they cannot save this in the script itself. It's actually cringe. But still, just put it in. Then, I don't know. It's better than interesting. Anyway, I can't play this. I want to make something, but I lack the capability and the creativity. I want the boy to inject some more emotion in the. How can inject emotion into the AI voice? So I want to know. So I try to make a sassy but see if I can feel anything from it. It's turned out that it's not that great. I'm not into the character. Oh, it doesn't fit right. Not so much. I want to make it. It's still right, but it doesn't hit it. And I'm so mad. I'm so mad. So it's gonna be like this. This content will be composed with a small section of record and one picture per record. So it's to be more like a slideshow of picture and me rambling. It's not a great though, but this is all I can think for now. I played Blackmyth Wukong. First time it like me through. I get around with as fast as I could and try to similar with the fighting system. So I missed a lot of hidden boss. So in the second playthrough, the new game pass, I find out that some boss pull out some crazy shit. They had realized they usually not that hard. And now he pull up the domain. What is that? And shear me down and then down. Shooting star and lightning. I didn't have that in the first playthrough. But still, the enrollment is and the Yasha King still kick my ass though. And the tiger though. That the tiger family. But in first playthrough I'm really stuck with the yellow sunset. Now the second playthrough is okay. What the enrollment is to pull the catfish combo and the Yasha King. That AoE and the weird system of attack. I cannot do it. I just outright turn it and win the race, not a great fight. But on the second playthrough, even I try to search all the area, so I give up. Look at I die. Why I cannot find the long? It turned out that the key item hidden behind the wall. How did I know? There's no hint at all. And when I find the big ass rat, I kill it. And it didn't touch the wall at all. So I ran around in the floor and try to trigger the event until I'm sure this the key item hidden behind the wall. I'm so mad. That so long is the yellow long. Oh my god. What a crazy attack. It fly around shooting lightning everywhere. And I don't have much lightning resistance. While fight you, my is sharp, but I got it again. I try to get it to a ending. It turned out that I missed the time sensitive event, so I missed it again. This game no great game. If the game can make you play again and again, that's good games, no doubt. In the third playthrough of Blackmyth Wukong, I want to experience a chill game, relax with all the power I have. But once I step into the tranquil abode, the snake boss, why the blast so sick, the skill so rough, light attack barely do any damage at all. It's turned almost like Elden Ring boss. I need to qualify boss almost all the time. Even I had to rely on the reviving pill and second light to beat it. And I had to retreat on a small area to use the ring of fire because most of the area of water and cannot catch real fire though. Oh my god. I didn't expect this mode to scale up so hard. I just want to relax and bully the boss. The third way to spend more like crafting the hell gate to it. It's gonna be bad. I'm gonna get my ass kicked again. Can I enjoy the game as my own taste? After spend some time to try to figure out why I cannot find the final fight with a lang. Without that, I wish to quest. The quest that fight with the hidden boss, the centipede, the smaller one, to unlock the secret dream. That one is well hidden. But the unexpected one is the treasure hunt quest. That's, oh my god, that's totally hidden. That's so hard to find. I need to look it carefully. So finally, I can fight Hula. Never disappoint. He's really hard. I thought that he's the hardest boss. When I won against Hula, I think I should it be appropriate to fight against the Gracie. Should I be Hula? Little to know that how the game scale up and the Gracie final form when the game scale up is really brutal. The same feeling as Hula. And he is a bit more arrogant in it. Too light is not enough. He does a lot. Then he build up the power attack so fast. And hit super hard. That very worthy of the final boss. That I had no shame. No shame at all. Still gotta try though. It's fun though. It shouldn't be this hard. I'm still fighting the Gracie. At his best form. He pull out the combo, the defense, and dodge. I had to scratch him. At that time, he can dodge 3 times in a row, and I get hit 2 times, and he will pull out the crazy combo back. So, the only way to get full guard is I just dodge, and the real fight. I'll be able to beat him. It's just pure luck, not skill. I trigger the third rewind and managed to avoid. He tried to yawn my heel 3 times. Can you believe it? He's good like that. I always kept a distance and try to heal when he busy though. Do crazy shit combo. It turned out that even I don't use transform, he can also hold the cloud attack. And besides, the stone counter that deal massive damage. When you hit enough, it turned out that he can pull out the unblockable attack. It seemed like I got hit about 2 times. And the 3rd time he didn't use it. It's very lucky. So, I beat with pure luck. Finally, with the 2 ending. Yeah! It's been a while since I last recorded. But, lately, I feel extremely depressed. So, I start watching Shondo Watch. It turned out, I used the record section as a therapeutic for my mental health. So, it didn't entertain one bit. When I start a little record, I feel like I accomplished something. Despite I accomplished nothing. It is my great way to alleviate the depression. The censorship is getting worse and worse, and worsens quite odd, weirdly. Even I don't want to bother with it. I can't escape from it. I'm angry. I'm getting harder and harder to control my anger. It's very bad. So lately, I sleep a lot to cool my head down. It doesn't help much though, except wasting my time. Still, the best video I made so far is the combination of the phone, which highly likely to be copyright, but it's the most satisfying one. And all the world, which was changes, still uninterested enough. So far, no new idea somehow. I just watch random video and make like normal as usual. So, there's gonna be another slot one. This is where feel very happy, being able to record, create a new entirely new content But even if there no content, the voice alone is still entertaining enough just to kill time. But just looking at this debate and yapping nonsense still felt only good. Time passed very fast. Yet I impulsive like novel. I wonder, picking a line novel would do the same. It's just that it's too much editing and little to refer to the content. Unless I upload it directly without editing. Should I restart the line novel again? It seems tempting, but I don't have any better idea. I try to capture the spur of the moment and minute it a little. Hope you get something good out of it. Today, let's talk about what makes game interesting. From my experience of playing games, I think the game that intrigues me the most is progressing. You can say leveling or grinding. Not the meaningless grinding. Yes, the grinding that you gradually stronger and fight better. I'm not a big fan of cooperative, competitive, so that's why focus on single player street. That's what intrigues me the most. But from the perspective of game developer, we focus on competitive. That will make them make the most of money. But they also but when my off track that make the same sluggish and not have any inventive or anything to. They try to copy the most of it quite successful one. But it's an outrage. The produce swap after swap. So we gonna find out what make game interesting. First points of interest to make the game exciting is leveling system. This is development point that keep player keep playing game. The leveling system must be very exact and valuable. Leveling come in hand with grinding and also come together with the core mechanic of leveling is the fighting system. If all the elements not up to par, it will greatly depend. Let's put it this way. The main thing that could get interesting is the core mechanic of the fighting system. And the fighting system will champion in hand with the level. And the level also come in with the grinding system. The process. If one miss one element make the game awkward, but not is necessary. Some extraordinary game can still abandon some of this point and keep it in classy, but that must be well polished to the point that extraordinary, but that is the rare case. Generally, this key factor must be balanced and do it very well to make the game interesting. If the miss something out, it's highly likely that the game will fail to keep up the expedition of the player. In the game that heavily in the combat system, there are two things that make them interest. That is perfect yacht and perfect duck. Perfect yacht make the game help play survival. When the fight make it fluid and interesting, and perfect duck can make you feel superior in battle. This tool is the gimmick that make the fighting interesting. In a game that have fighting as a core mechanic, there also one thing that keep player feel engaging. That is cinematic takedown. This moment is one of the most exciting moments in the fighting sequence. The cinematic takedown gives a sense of accomplishment and superior in fighting. If the core fighting mechanic do it right, it will give even more engaging with cinematic takedown. This also applies to enemy as well. Enemies that have cinematic takedown will feel like it's tougher and stronger. It will feel even better to defeat such a foe. Now, let's talk about what decision make you buy the game. I will break down bit by bit. First, the game you want to buy must be the game you're really interested in. So, when you look at the game you want to buy, what are you looking at? As for me, the game must suit my taste. So, the genre of the game is the first to reconsider. For me, any competitive game is a no-no. So, I can mark off unless at game, especially FPS and mobile. That could be not considered all and narrow the scope but I want to buy. But that's opinion. only my personal interest. What about other people's? Let's see. When you look at a game, what kind of expectation the player has? Of course, the first thing to look at is the graphic and character design. You can tell a lot of game by looking into this. What's game gonna be like? And then you compare it with the core mechanic of the game and the genre of the game. You can find out the composition of the game. If the character design is interesting, eye-catching, beautiful, that easily capture the player attention. On the contrary, many game developers these days has been infested with hidden political agenda, and the character design is glaring piece of obnoxious and unlikable character that barely are known for the player. But somehow, the investor still believes that you gonna make the money out of it. Gets mysterious to the player. What are they thinking? For me, I think if they try to destroy the game industry, that is the right way to do. Make characters as ugly as possible to fit your fragile ego. That's the speed way to go bankrupt. Many studios have been shut down because of it. Because instead of developing a good game, they put heavily on political agenda with the game and not making player interested in it. They just look bland and they already decide this game is shit. No need to look further. If they support action like this and movement in the game, yes, surely the guarantee that game will be shit. It will take a miracle that the game will be success. So right now, players are frustrated that their beloved game has been destroyed by these weird people that put in the top of the development team and ruin their franchise. Many games has been destroyed this way so sad, but it seems the loss are not enough to make the investor then. They still firmly believe they could cut their agenda and their political belief that is the right way and source it to the player in hope that the player have no other game else to play except the Blackmyth Wukong of the game. Many game studios are blind by the profit grab model like service game and lost a lot of money of it. They try to copy the success game that already take most of the player interest and try to divide it, but fail particularly because they focus too much on monetizing and forgot how to make the game fun and with the illusion of modern audience and political correct, or should I say, the mass left behind by some retard decision, and they firmly believe this is the future, so they all jump the boat and went for it. Even with all the boat-leaking journalists try their best to boost their game without any integrity. Players are not so, they won't fall for it, they just play a lot, and there will be ongoing meme in the game industry. Saying why? It's just that players are not happy. The only people who are happy about this situation is those weirdo game developer and narrative design, and those people sit in the position that's not supposed to be and ruin everything. And this is the ongoing trend of the world so far. Put the most unqualified people in the higher position and oppress everyone. Many people can see it and they are mass of. It's very open the eye that many retarded people sit in the high position and do the most damaging in the economy and society, and they still back non-stop as if no one can touch them. Coupled with the weird situation about the global censorship, this frustrates many people to the point that if violence occurs, it will not be surprised because the decision they made really harm the interest of majority. Some people in high position have too much power and abuse it. But let's leave the political behind. We just forgot about the game. But when the game bring political into it, it's hard to avoid. So if the game has political agenda and belief inject in it and not coincide with the law of the game, the player can smell shit so far away and avoid it unless they wanted to spend money to create a best game. just for the meme. When the storytelling has been ruined by the less unqualified writer, the game is guaranteed to fail, and the problem not solved. The localization also had the problem. These people didn't do a proper job. They just put their own agenda and twisted the storyline and put nonsense into it and ruined many games. I must say, a player had enough of this bullshit. One thing I find out of the game that is the game that have excellent fighting mechanic, but they don't put enough fight in the game. That sounds like a mistake. Instead of put enough battle in the game to complement with the play fighting mechanic that they develop, they just focus on something else, like Final Fantasy 16. They have great battle mechanic, but they put too much effort on the story and neglect the fighting. The charm of the fighting, the mod and slowly leveling is no less interesting than the story itself. And also, they have problem with the game. That's to me, brief, but have the problem, have the performance issue, like Monster Hunter Y. They are terrible in the PC port, to the point that even hardcore fans buy out is unacceptable. Release the game that's unstable, to the point that unable to play. The same problem as Cyberpunk. They have too much hype, but cannot deliver it to the fan, to the point that they have to resign. That's ruined the reputation and the trust that the fans have to the franchise. And also, let's not forget the behavior of the Nintendo. Here again, that's beyond comprehension. Instead of make the great game to the fan, they just attack the competitor instead. They show behavior outright disgusting. I wonder how many fans of the Nintendo still support them with that kind of behavior. I feel sorry for the fans of the Nintendo and the Pokemon because Carwo really made a great game, but Nintendo didn't make a better game. Instead, pull up all the effort in the lawsuit. That's so much nonsense. One thing I'm sure about it, the player are not happy. The player are less and less tolerant with the game that's believed unpunished, and the outright high price make the gamer think really hard about their money. It is worth to spend the money to the game that they know is not gonna satisfy them, and the money not worth it for the gamer. It is not a good year. The industry not recover from the Blackmyth infestation, but luckily there are some games that still emerge superior because they stick to the two paths of development that's it to make the great game. That's fun. That is all. That's why we got something like Clear Obscure, Blackmyth Wukong, Stellar Base. That is the great game that stand out. Even that's Liquor journalists try to defend them, but it didn't affect clear though. They have long lost the trust of the integrity of the journalist. Instead, gamer YouTuber are much more reliable than the game journalist. The only thing that game journalists forward is the meme. Hung Thai animatic sub. The new game that O-Wakada developed look really good. I'm excited. The game with Monster Partner that's look very great. Even better than Pokemon are always welcome. I really hope it's part of the PC though. I love to see Pokemon and Nintendo get this slaughter with a better game that come out and put an end of that malicious lawsuit. That total utterly nonsense. Every game that put a fight on Nintendo now make me really happy. Although it's unlikely to happen, why I am look forward to the demise of Nintendo. That's weird. When was the last time I record about the weeks ago? Daddy, I want to create something short and sweet. I wonder what it will be look like. There are some words that the AI hard to generate, so I need to avoid that word. It's still like self-censorship. Let me tell you the strange thing that happened in real life. The word that seemed like empowered by the Lord of Chaos himself. If you guide people who are angry and never dare to utter this word, but it's short and have impact so many TB lowly actually hentai. There, I give you the word of power. Use it wisely. This word you die those dystopian activists go crazy and lost their mind. I want this to be just a cold joke, but there are some truths in it. They really scare of this word. They was there to agree this word. Why I can't think of something that I want to hear from this nice voice. Maybe I look too many depressed news. That's why it's stuck on my head and no good idea come out of it. Even unscripted is so unnatural. Even worse than actual AI. I wonder when am I gonna get out of Sharapwatch cycle and actually make something good for one? Gosh, I can! When I have nothing to watch, I'm begging watching my own watch. How can I be? Very boring. Well, by the way, I'm back into Kaito Edit Anime again. I'm being lost track with how I do it. When I fitted with I watch it seems that I can't beat it. I got to be MV, that's the part the old one. I lost in my ears, that's not all though. I really woke up for long. So, I try to recover as much as possible during this day. There's some not so good news. The game industry has been targeted by those, every YouTuber in every not so peaceful reason. So, it's hard to enjoy. But the good news is, I finally the Dai Kujang channel. His back is very great. I miss his voice and his wife. And there's some good news that I have so far. The rest is not so much. Today, I'm gonna record a long session to recover the loss. Gonna be a very long slot work. During this day, I try to edit qua the background anime action and able to avoid direct copyright so far, even though there are zero viewing. Oh, by the way, it seems YouTube has changed the algorithm that affect many major YouTubers, but for me, zero viewing, no matter how algorithm change, still always zero viewing. Can't break the algorithm at all. Even I feel knowing on my own watch. But that's just the puppy. Purpose. I want to listen to what that help me sleep. My was so boring that I felt when I go sleep. Never thought about it before. It served the purpose somehow. And when I got betrayed, all the things in my head seem to slowly try to be forgot. But as usual, I need to get something out of my chest. I try to hear the short but doesn't work. Why am I only able to create complaint what? Who is the right mind? We listen to this. By the way, yes, I want to listen to a nice voice, a soothing voice. I rather listen for Shumuki instead. My own voice. I got annoying. Not gonna lie. There's a day when I keep refreshing with YouTube and find nothing to watch. So that day, I watch my own voice. Then, oh my god. Do you know how much cringe is it? Well, then hey, it gonna be like this on and on. Compared to Shumuki, not only she has very soothing voice, she can stream very long. About 6 to 7 hours a day. Even though she's sick, a bit sick, she still not stop streaming. Even though she lost her voice and said that she will only pay people still watch her. I swear, other 10,000 watch her play game in silence. I'm so envious. Not only she has a nice voice, her avatar are so very charming. No wonder it's so popular. Even I find enjoyable, listen to her. Although I hardly know what she's talking about, but it doesn't matter because I often fall asleep during her streaming. Her voice just like siren, very soothing. Even though there are not many productive display. Oh my god, it's harder and harder to record properly. Too many pop record. It takes the whole day to read it. Talk about efficiency. It's slow. No. That's gonna be another slot complaint what? It seems like it's the only Thai and about to make display. Oh my god, English. Even Thai invent to record no session, but long session. After anything, it chat can to about to a minute. The rest is fail record. Go, he just saying. Daniel, how is wounded team? That's about. That's beautiful. Interesting. But the price is so steep. Although, how often you can to play the miracle to buy this? Because price-wise, it's still a little expensive. There are a lot of half projects that still need to finish. Just stay there. The recent MB there's I did. It will be any merit though. Get the value, the original video instead. So I kind of feel a little bit to post this. Why am I so gloomy? Every time I try to record, I feel so sad. Just like the more you like someone, when you lose it, the more you hurt. And that is true. Nagma, hello. Did you hear me? Did you hear my voice? Hello. Did you miss me? I doubt it. Getting boring really. If there's anything fun to do you wanna play? A lot of games at this time, but not the one that I interest. I'm looking for a roguelike and the shit one. We want to play game together. But the potato laptop isn't allowed to run many program behind. Impossible. So, what's your video? I'll be hungry. Gonna get something to eat. Be like that.